Capricorn, crow call. I'm hearing the word conversion rate. The 5 and the 6 of Swords going on. There's something I want to address, but it just feels pointless to do so. And I feel like that's in alignment with, especially with Virgo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius' reading, because for those signs or for those energies, they were preparing, receiving their blessings due to the work that they have put in. And I've noticed that whenever, you know, someone is blessed, however they're blessed, you know, people like to come in and try to discredit their blessings and why they received them, and, you know, think that they're entitled to some type of explanation as to why someone was blessed. And that's the energy that I'm getting for you, Capricorn, whether this is about you specifically and or this is just energetically going on. Now, we do need to consider Pluto is in Capricorn in the 4th house as of today, according to Vedic astrology. And I can check to see if your energy is anywhere else today, but I don't want to lose my train of thought. It's just, that's the vibe that I'm getting. It's like you are receiving your blessings. You have already. You're starting to, wherever you're at with it. And people want to try to make you explain yourself. They want to try to discredit, you know, what you have or what you know. You know, we're coming off of a Sagittarius' energy. Sagittarius is all about knowing. You have people here who, Capricorn energy, are stuck in their own antiquated beliefs and mental, you know, thoughts and beliefs and ways of being, and they are stuck in their own matrix that usually is in alignment with everyone else's matrix. You know, they didn't do the research, the learning. They don't know what you know, back to Sagittarius's energy, and yet they want to come in and try to question or challenge you and what you know, what you've learned, what you've experienced, what you know to be true. And they want to come in and try to, you know, make you explain yourself, or, you know, things like that. That's really what I'm getting. And, you know, I'm feeling it. I want to address it further, but it would just fall on deaf ears. It just would fall on deaf ears. And so, you know, I don't need to tell you guys this. If this is a Capricorn listening and you are truly a Capricorn, you know, you're not really one to explain yourself anyway. So I'm going to align with you, and I'm not going to do that. But I just need you to understand that that's what's going on right now, or this is what is going to go on. You know, it's just people who don't know anything. They know what they were told. They never did their own research. They never, you know, they never opened themselves up to a different perspective. They only know what they have been told, what has been regurgitated, repeated, you know, what ultimately is a lie, you know, and, you know, they want to come in and try to challenge you. Yeah, they have 9 of Wands and 3 of Swords energy. Okay, they're in survival mode. You know, they're slaves and they don't know that they are. They're still hurt and wounded. They clearly did not do the work that you have. Hence is why you're being blessed and you're moving on. You know, they're still in this energy and you're not. There's no way anybody could be in this energy and receiving blessings and things. It just is not, it doesn't make any sense. Exactly. And we have the Ten of Cups coming out reversed to clarify that further. So you already know this, and it's just no point in even trying to explain yourself. There's so much I want to say, but it's what's the point, you know? It's just amazing. Yeah. The moon is coming out, your opposite. We have the Eight of Wands here, and then we have the Three of Swords. Very interesting, actually. So obviously this Three of Swords is in alignment with the moon. In Vedic astrology, your moon sign is your mind. That's just what it is. Your moon is your mind. Your mind is your moon. They go hand in hand, okay? So for me to see the Three of Swords with the moon card, this is obviously people here. I went into great detail about this in Sagittarius's reading maybe it was Scorpio's, as expected, as you should. We went deep into it in Scorpio's reading. But clearly these people are not able to go deep into it. And that is why they're not being blessed. I mentioned in Scorpio's reading, the moon, I think, was coming out with Jupiter, or that's just what's going on energetically today. I can't recall what I was saying. But basically, a lot of people are, a lot of people are being blessed in their fourth house. The fourth house that the moon rules. They have Jupiter in their fourth house. So they're receiving blessings. They're experiencing spiritual awakenings and ascensions. They are, they clearly have done the Saturnian work. Your energy, they have done the work, right? You have done the work. And so now it's time to be blessed for it, right? It's just simply put. And the energy that I'm picking up on are people who did not do that. They're still sitting in Three of Swords energy. They did not evolve or ascend. They're not spiritually led or guided, or they're not able to connect to it, right? And this is what I'm getting here. These are two different vibes. Yeah. Even at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Pages are a learning energy, right? Look at them like children and the stages that babies are in. Babies should grow and develop, right? This Page of Pentacles is about learning. And clearly this is reversed, right? That's how I'm knowing that the energy I'm picking up on are people who are not learning. They have not developed. They have not grown. They have not expanded. They have not experienced. They have not done the research. They ultimately have not learned. They are not connected. They are still, this moon energy, they are still in fear. They are still in cages. Things are still hidden for them that they have not learned or tapped into. They have not explored. Dora the Explorer. They didn't watch Dora the Explorer. And it's interesting because these are the same people who feel on the outside they do travel, but they're not learning anything. They have experiences, but they're still not learning anything. It's a very interesting phenomenon. And this is the energy that I'm getting. Yeah. Six of Swords. I always look at the Six of Swords, not necessarily going into calmer waters, because how is that even possible? When right after the Six of Swords is the Seven, that's straight up deceit, things hidden. I look at the Seven of Swords as the Devil card as well. So I never understood why people come up with that, oh, the Six of Swords is going into calmer waters. I don't see it that way. I see the Six of Swords as thinking ahead, okay? But with this on top of the Eight of Wands, this is about expanding one's mind ahead, right? This is about expansion. This is also, to me, challenging one's perspective. And then this is also, again, back to the moon, this is exploring the dark within, the subconscious, This is exploring your shadow. This is exploring the taboo. This is exploring everything that goes against what you were taught. This right here is about having an open mind, right? When it comes to this moon energy, but clearly they're not, this is just not happening for these people. And yet these are the same people that think that they have something to say about what it is that you know and what it is that you've experienced, what it is that you have researched. And so while a lot of you are dealing with moon in Sagittarius, 4th, 5th house energy as of today with the transit, and we have a full moon in Sagittarius according to Vedic astrology, that is in alignment with the stars and the moon, all the planets. Which goes without saying, this is the most accurate system there is. These are people who are dealing with Pluto and Capricorn in the 4th house. So whereas you guys are receiving blessings and expanding in the 4th house and thriving and growing and receiving gifts and downloads and these things that you can alchemize and use to your, your benefit and make physical, like I was picking up in Sagittarius, just reading things becoming physical. These people are dealing with Pluto and Capricorn in the 4th house. They're being challenged. These are towers. This is dark night energy, dark night of the soul, dark moon energy. This is, people's foundations that are being rocked. This is the demise. Eight of Cups keeps coming out. I'm just debating if I even want to do a part 2 for your reading, because again, these are just people who they just refuse to hear anything, do anything different. They want to stay in that damn cage, all while thinking that they're not in the damn cage, thinking that they know everything, and I don't want to give it any energy. Interestingly enough, your opposite is Cancer with the moon, and Cancer's reading, I was getting the calm before the storm. And it's funny that I mentioned Pluto in Capricorn in the 4th house as of right now at this moment. According to Vedic astrology, the most accurate system. There's a storm coming, and they're just unaware, I suppose. It's just crazy. The moon is now reversed. That's crazy. Crazy. We have the sun coming out reversed, which is interesting because Sagittarius had the sun upright with the Ace of Wands. What changed? Why is the energy now reversed? With the sun reversed, this is the sun and the moon reversed, masculine and feminine energy reversed, which indicates that there's an imbalance, which is crazy because in Sagittarius' reading, or maybe it was Scorpio, I mentioned how the energy was balanced. As within and so without. And so there was growth now that was about to occur. But now in this energy, Capricorn, we have both of the masculine and feminine energy in the reverse, which indicates that there's an imbalance. And so if there's an imbalance as within, of course there's going to be an imbalance as without. And we already know when energy is imbalanced, what happens? Storms occur. Why do you think there's hurricanes and earthquakes occurring and volcanoes erupting at random times? Because there's an imbalance of energy. And this is what's going on for these people, i.e. back to Pluto and Capricorn in the 4th house today. I'm not saying this is about you, Capricorn. I'm just saying this is about people here who are still in antiquated thinking, belief systems, ways of living. They refuse to hear another perspective. They refuse to challenge the status quo. They are they're a cassette. They just, such and such said this was what it was, so that it is. Instead of them doing their own research and challenging that. This is what I'm getting here. This is what I'm getting here. And it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. They're just unable to expand. Man, oh my God. Yeah, look. Knight of Swords reverse. On top of the page, Pentacles reverse. Knight of Swords is Gemini. If I look at it in astrological terms, this is Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of the gods. The communication of said gods, right? These gods are ruled by, they dwell within Jupiter. And they dwell within Jupiter. So the planets, the gods are dwelling within Jupiter. And Mercury is the messenger of what the gods are saying. Obviously, these people are not receiving these damn downloads or messages whatsoever. They're not connected. They're not tapped in. And then if we think about Gemini, just Gemini energy, Gemini is tapped in. Gemini knows a lot about everything. Geminis are open-minded. Geminis are very curious. And a curious mind is an intelligent mind. And obviously these people have this in the reverse. Oh my gosh. These people are not evolving. That's what this is. The moon talks about evolution as well. Think of a child that is born, okay? Even before the child is born, when the child is conceived, they're going through evolutionary stages. They're born at that, every month, every week, they're going through a change. They're now born, and then now they're continuously growing. They're growing. That's an evolution before your eyes. Clearly, these people are not evolving. So why exactly 10 of Wands is coming out? I'm done. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords, Judge Judy energy as I'm saying that I am done. So this is done. These people are lost causes here, all right? They're lost causes. For I know the plans I have for you. All right, so it says divine time for you to move in silence. It says divine time for you to be silent, move in silence. So silent. So it just is reconfirming this energy. Like there's no point in explaining yourself to these people. Break free and claim your birthright. I just look. When you're experiencing insomnia, understand you're receiving spiritual messages. So you are receiving the messages. You have broken free. You have claimed your birthright. You need to move in silence here. These people are just not worth your energy or your time or explanation at this point. Just leave them where they're at. All right. Again, some of you Capricorns don't need me to tell you that. Yeah, it says let go. Split the deck and let go. I'm done. Like... I'm done. You have the spirit of rebirth in the air. We also have karma at play here. Let go. That's how your energy feels. Yeah, portals are open. Just leave these people where they're at. Gemini energy. Interesting. We just talked about Gemini. Interesting because Gemini's reading, I was getting the plot thickens, dreams, multitasking. I was also getting a very interesting type of energy. I was getting psychological thrillers, obsession with you. Aries and Scorpio energy was present, and I was also getting the subconscious. Heavy on the subconscious, and that's what the moon is, the subconscious. So if you lack if you can't have conscious awareness if you're not aware of the subconscious. What are you conscious of? You become conscious of the subconscious. It no longer becomes the subconscious because you have consciousness. These people are still, they don't even understand the subconscious. They're subconscious. And if you don't understand the subconscious, you don't understand your psyche. And your psyche rules everything here. But they don't know this. They don't know that. So, because they're still locked up. So it's giving Judge Judy vibes, and you're letting it go here. That's what I have. There will be no extended for the Capricorn reading. But this is just the vibe.